beautiful day. The boys are playing.
You're illegal now.
What's the matter now?
Can you go to the car and get me water? I forgot to go.
Yeah, there's water in the car.
Stop climbing.
Your friend want one? Your friends want one as well? Your friends want one?
Yes, please.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, and Alia. Let's make sure Alia is okay up there. Yes, she's alive and perfectly well. Yes, people. We have got to always make sure wherever our children is, we can see them, because you can't trust your shadow out here where your children is concerned. You understand? Yes. So we need to be careful. People, you all see what's going on in Guyana. I have learned a lesson from that. A very important lesson. I was always very, very careful where my children is concerned. Let me get some water for the boys. I was always very, 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 very concerned. And, and they will always say I'm crazy. I was crazy where my children is concerned. But I'm going to be a bit more crazy now, because what I realize is, so I'm sure we have more than 2 waters. What I realize is, my people, you got to be so careful if your children go to the toilet. Even to the toilet, you got to be careful. Like if you go to McDonald's, or restaurants and stuff, you have to be careful now when your children go to the toilets, because some of these people, they are in the toilet, some of them dressed up as a female, but they got men business down below, and some of them, they are predators, ready to put a piece of cloth around our children's nose with whatever poisonous stuff they have to knock them out.
That's 2.
Only 2 it have, only 2 I seen, sorry. With whatever poisonous stuff they can put to knock out the children and take advantage in the blink of an eye. You know, my people, we must learn from when we see these stories. We have to learn to avoid going through the same kind of, nightmares. That is a nightmare to go through as a parent, But power to the father. We sending out good energy to the father of that 11-year-old child in Guyana. If you don't know about the story, look it up. It's all over the media. And, it's a Caribbean. It happened in the Caribbean, in Guyana. So, power to the father. We're sending out love and good energy and strength and peace and love and prayers to the father. May God give the father supernatural strength, power, love, a sound mind to deal with this. Comfort, may God send him help in all different directions financially, because they're going to need some financial help. I'm definitely going to be contributing to the GoFundMe as soon as I see it, because they're going to need some help, to get autopsies done and all of these things, funeral arrangements. The people are not rich. This is one of the reasons why they selected the family as well, because they was not a rich family. They was just, a normal family. So this is one of the reasons they thought it would have just gone under the carpet and, nothing would have come out of it. But by the grace of God, He have allowed us to see the whole thing exposed for the world to see. So people, we got to learn from this. When you go to a restaurant and the McDonald's and KFC and stuff, sometimes we are so busy when we go and we meet up family and friends and we send our children to go and use the toilet and stuff. I am guilty of that because I think I'm in an establishment where there is cameras and stuff. Not anymore. Because my son is 11 and I know for a fact when he goes to the toilet, they should have toilet for children separate. Because when the boys go to the toilet, they are meeting some big men in those toilets as well, isn't it so? And I have never really seen toilet for children or toilet for I've never seen toilet for children, so this is something that have me very concerned now. My son will not be using any facilities outdoors like toilets and stuff. I will not be allowing my son to use any facilities like that where he have to go in, and when he go in he is faced with some big man with a big toto out in the freaking sink, and my child have to face that. No, I will be pulling aside in the bush. I go rather my child go and pee in the bush. You understand, my people? Dan for my child to be sexually assaulted, boy or girl, because this thing is not easy. This thing is not easy. Imagine in the blink of an eye, it wasn't even a whole day. It was just like in an hour time, in the space of 40 minutes, 45 minutes, the people child gone missing in a building establishment. We need to, as people, especially my black people, we need to stop using some of these people establishment that we go and we spend our money. Imagine that family when they're about 20 of them to spend their hard working money in that establishment and their child went missing, and you tell me that owner could not, he couldn't deal with this family any better by trying to help them in every way and form he could have to find their 11-year-old child. The whole story is fishy. The whole story is fishy, people. And y'all who have been following my story, if you all know Natalie, all you don't know what Natalie thinks. I think what the most of these Guyanese people are thinking, it was a ritual sacrifice. They sacrificed the child. Witchcraft, juju, satanic rituals. They sacrificed the child because she was pure and innocent. A virgin child, virgin blood. People, if you all know the worth of our children, physically and spiritually, if you all know the worth of our children, we would guard them with our life. Anyway, as I say, we send out good energy, positive vibration, love, strength, peace, prayers to the father, because the father, in my eyes, that father was a hero. That father was a hero. He was not leaving that location without his daughter. He said his daughter is in that building. His spirit tell him that. His gut tell him that, and he not leaving. If he did leave, they would have disposed of the child body somewhere around the country, and they done send out fake false information, and they said it was a nappy-head man with a red and a black truck, and the girl was seen here and there and the other way with a nappy-head man with a red and black truck. So everybody would have been thinking, is the nappy-head man with the red and black truck what violated the child? That time it would have been a whole corruption cover-up story between police and the ritualists. People, we have to be careful. Guard all your children, because some people, you think these little children and them, you might be struggling to look after them and mind them and feed them, but continue doing it. God is good. The end does be sweet. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory in the end. Yep. Do not give up, my people. So we're not going to let this video be too long. We're not going to let the video be too long at all. We're just out enjoying the sunshine and making sure where I am I can see my children and them, you know? Because I just guard my children like a hawk. Me don't make joke. I am crazy like that father for my children. Yes, my past history will tell people that I am crazy for my children. When people come around my kids and stuff, it has hurt my belly, my breast, my head, my neck, my everything. And then I just lost my head. And I always just end up with a knife in my damn hand. And then I just know what takes over, but something takes over. I don't make joke for my train and them. That's why I just guard them. My train don't go by nobody house to sleep over. You know? No sleepover nonsense. They don't go by nobody house to sleep over. But people could come by their house and sleep over. Everybody they want to bring. But they ain't going nowhere. Because I know this world, it have very evil people. Very, very evil people. That they will put drugs in the children hot chocolate. They will put drugs in the children hot chocolate and violate your child when your child should be sleeping at night. Not on my blood clot watch. Not on my watch. I cater for these predators because I'm dealing with predators from very young. So I have, and I know how they think. Yep, I can smell them out from a distance. I know how they think. I know how they behave. I see the manifestation of these demonic men. Yep, and some of these women, they're just as bad.
I'm leaving. Have 2 pounders so I can get
Okay. Yep. I'll go and put your phone to charge now. Yep, some of these, it's not just the men, yeah? Some of these ladies, they're just as bad as the men. They would put the children in position, bat the children and powder the children, put on nappy on the children, or pampers, or skin open the children's leg and call the man in. Some of these women, we cannot trust them neither. Yes, and this is why I do advocate so much for child abuse, witchcraft, rituals. These things bring pain and it hurts our children. Yes, and I and some of my children experience this pain and hurt. So I will continue advocating for the voiceless, because the people that they are abusing and stuff is always the voiceless. It's always the young ones. 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old. They want to get you at a young age. 11, 12, they don't want you to reach 16, 17 and have an understanding, a fair chance at life. No. They want to defile the young vessel at a very young age so they can drain that good, pure energy in every way, form, and fashion, spiritually, emotionally, because after they violate that child, they're leaving you with fear, guilt, shame, depression, tears, agony, nightmares at night. When after they have violated that child, and they go away with that child, good virgin energy, pure in every way. Yeah? So I am a serious advocate against these things. And when I see these type of things, immediately I see the witchcraft. I see the fucking satanic rituals and the juju. I see it. You see it. Once you're connected to the Creator and you've been through certain things, you then start, especially if you study in these things, you realize there is a footprint. There is a footprint. It's like being an investigator. There is a footprint behind all of them. That's how the devil is. He have his mark. So there's a mark behind every witch. There's a mark. Familiar spirit they have to communicate in. Yes. The devil not stupid, he have his mark. Yep. He got his mark. Everybody want to have the mark, isn't it? The devil got his mark. So you can tell when he's been around. Okay, you want me to send it over? What? Yeah. Let's get them that ball. Anyway, let me go, people. Let me see if I can get the ball and still continue the mission. Yep, we can. Let's see if we're still young. And we could, long time we used to do netball. Let's see if we could send a ball. Yeah, man. Yaka. We're still good. At least we could pelt the ball. A little bit of practice and warm up, and we will shoot it. Yes, I used to be a good goal shoot. For Gasparilla Composite School, I used to play against Gasparilla, William Virginia Tech against Gasparilla Composite. Yep. And my team used to win once Natalie's goal shoot. Yeah. We used to put all our energy into sports at one point. Yep. To take away the pressure of life. Yep. We also done running. I used to do running as well for the school and stuff. But the running, I couldn't keep up after a while. While I was running, I always used to feel like a pain in my chest. So I give up the running because of that. But anyway, people, as I say, let's go. I'm going to leave you all now. And I'm going to leave you all and say, people, remember to protect your children, guard your children, keep them children and them safe, and, stay prayed up. Trust nobody out here. Peace and love to you all. God bless, and we'll catch up again soon. Bye.